I always find it funny. Whenever I bring up meditation to anybody, they always have to tell me that, oh, I run, like running is my meditation, or, I split wood, and splitting wood is like my meditation, or I roll jiu-jitsu is like my fucking wrong. You know what I mean? Like, we got two things at play here. Activities that induce access to presence, and meditation, which is a practice of building the skill of cultivating presence on command. They're two wildly different things. Now, the end goal is roughly the same, is that state of presence, but one of them you rent. That's when, running is my meditation. That means, you're basically outsourcing presence to running. I'm not saying you're not present in anything else you do. I'm just saying this is the overall mechanism at play, is that you're saying running brings you presence, and that's the thing you do. It means you are renting presence from the activity of running. If you understand and learn meditation, you can cultivate that exact same state that you get from running anywhere, anytime, for as long as you want, which means the state that you love so much when you run, that state of peacefulness and flow, you can get that always. And that sounds like fucking incredible if that were true. But it is true. And most people never. It shocks me, like, people do everything. They'll do the ice baths, they'll do the saunas, they'll do the red light therapy, they'll do everything. But they won't take 10 minutes out of their day and learn how to meditate by sitting still. And that should tell you something. It should tell you that it is difficult and that it is hard, and that is why it is worth giving it a shot. Because people don't do it because they're afraid of it. And meditation is more of a build this here so you can bring it other places than a place you go to get something, if that makes sense. Like, you don't go into meditation to escape your troubles or to find relaxation or to find inner peace. No. It's like practicing like a skill. Like, you're going to a spot to do something that's very difficult, which meditation is, I would argue, the most uncomfortable thing you can do until it's not. And then you put in reps over time. Again, it's not a one-time thing. It's a daily practice that you do for years, and you get better and better and better at it slowly, very slowly, as long as you're actually consistent. And eventually you get to the point where you have built the skill of bringing about that state of presence on command. And you can hold it through anything for as long as you need. It is worlds different than saying jiu-jitsu is my meditation. It's the only time I feel free and alive and blah, 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 blah. You can feel that anytime, anywhere, ever, if you build the skill first. That is why meditation is not replaceable. And I will die on the hill that, especially when it comes to trauma, addiction, suicide recovery, if meditation is not the biggest focus of your recovery process, you are destined to fail epically, because you will never reach that state of presence, which is the thing you're reaching for that you don't even realize. You are trying to get better so that you can be in the moment and not have anything direct you, control you, enslave you in any direction. That is your goal, is to be in the moment. You want to be present in life, and you haven't been able to be present because ugly thoughts force you to do this addiction. Bad feelings force you to do this addiction. This causes you to dissociate. You're not present. You're not in your body. It's like all this stuff is just you being pushed away from the present moment without you even realizing it. And that's why meditation has to be the core focus, because it will teach you to build the skill of cultivating presence, and then that is transferable to anything. So the more you do it, the more you get better at it. Duh. And then all of a sudden you realize you will get to a place where presence is your baseline operating mode. And instead of you living fear-based with small exposures to presence, you live present and are able to detect when you are pulled out of presence and can bring yourself back. It's a totally different mode of living. It is not one that is hopeful for reprieve. It is one that is just trusting of its own skill, so that it doesn't even have to pay attention if you get sucked out of the moment or not, because you have so concretely built the skill of noticing that you're out of the moment and bringing yourself back that you don't even need to worry about being brought out of the moment at all in the first place.